Also remember that you may have to move from where you are, physically to meet somebody. Some people may have to move from where they are to meet someone that's probably they are going to be happy with ultimately. Okay, some people have certain preferences. They don't want to be with somebody who is a native of their country. So maybe you want to marry a British or something. You may meet your British man in Britain than in Uganda or something. You get it? So it's just one of those things. Everybody has certain things that they desire, and so until they're able to move, maybe the person they are desiring they may not encounter. So there are certain things that people also have to work on, maybe like spiritually. They feel like they have to get somewhere before they enter a relationship or a marriage or something. Some people also think that they have to become mature, or maybe they are too immature and they feel like they have stuff to work on, and maybe by their 30s they would have reached the maturity level to even select a suitable mate for themselves, because selecting a mate is a lifelong journey. It's not just for a short period of time, right? So another reason why a lot of people may not get married until their 30s is because of irrational standards certain people uphold. It's good to have standards, but there are certain traits that if you can overlook. I think I spoke about this earlier. The fact that he checks all your boxes, just that he's not the height you are desiring or the age you want, doesn't mean that you should reject the person. You understand? Ultimately, you want somebody you will thrive with in the marriage, somebody who actually likes you. You understand? That's what you should be looking at, not he's 6'4" and he's beating me up. It doesn't make sense, no. So you should make sure that you have rational standards and be reasonably picky. A lot of people say don't be picky, blah 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 blah, because when you're 30 you are too old. A lot of people don't already want you. It's not true. You'll still find men who want you. In fact, men who even want you even more, because now you are financially stable. Now they believe you are mature. You will be able to take care of the children better, and give them that financial security that the children desire to have, right? So for their growth. And so I want you to understand that you just appreciate yourself, all right? Okay, so some people are also career focused and are unwilling to submit to a man. Whew. Now this one is very big, because a lot of people feel like I need to build myself. If I don't build an empire before I get married, maybe my husband will not respect me. That's not true. A lot of men who are lovers of women, who appreciate the women that they decide to go to the altar with, who actually love the woman they go to the altar with, will actually want you to progress. So even after marriage, he will still want you to do certain things for yourself. It doesn't mean he's going to restrict you. So you have to be sure to use your ego eyes to spot the right person for you. All right, so just don't be focused so much on just building an empire that you forget that one day you would want people to continue your legacy, which is children, right? Yeah. So some other people are also surrounded by so many people who have given them negative stories about marriage. Now, this one is something that can destroy a lot of people. Okay, so maybe your mom was in a broken relationship with your dad. The people around you, your aunties, also have broken relationships. Everybody you meet, all your friends have parents who have broken relationships. Oh my God, like you are surrounded by people who have broken, relationships. And so you are wondering, what if you too? No. The fact that it's somebody's experience, or most of the people around you, their experience, doesn't mean that it's also going to be your experience. Don't think like that. Okay. You should learn about those things that have made those people's relationships break, and then frame your mind and get to know what you can do to make your marriage be the one that will stand. Okay, yes. So you should know what attributes you need to possess in order for your marriage to stand. So for some people, we would describe the 30s towards the 40s as a best before rather than an expiry date. So now, what's the difference between an expiry date and a best before? So we all know that an expiry date is the date that is set for the food or a product to be inedible. Like we cannot consume it, we cannot use it for anything. It's destroyed totally. That's an expiry date. But a best before, it just tells you that beyond this date, perhaps the quality of this item or this food or product may diminish to a point, okay? Or maybe the texture or the way it is may change. So beyond this date, it's not that you can't consume it, but if you consume it, the quality it had initially, it will not be the same. It's just as the biological clock works. As you are growing, the eggs, reduce in number. You understand? So there's an exam that you have to go and do. You have to check your egg reserve. So your egg reserve is going to tell you how much time you have before you have menopause or you are not able to bear children anymore. And so every woman has a different egg reserve or a different period for which she can still be a mother to a child from her own womb, all right? And so you have to just go and check your egg reserve and to be sure of how much time you have, so that you don't, waste so much time wandering about and doing unnecessary things when you have a man who's actually going to give you heaven and earth, just to make you happy. And then just because of the fact that you are afraid, you are just walking about. No, that man will come. If you want him to come, he will come. Just don't be desperate. Desperation is an emotion that, steals from you. You understand? Until you give your desperate energy over to God and see God as the ultimate. I have a video on desperation. You can watch it. You are going to miss it. You understand? So make sure that you don't get desperate, because desperation is a negative emotion and it can be sensed. Yes. So don't get desperate. Take your time. So that is the difference. So your 30s towards your 40s are not an expiry date. Okay. It's more like a best before. So you just have to be cautious and see. And God says that when the time is right, He will make it happen. When you have arrived at the point where He knows for sure that now you see me as ultimate. Sometimes it is when you let go of that desire for a relationship so bad that you actually end up attracting that relationship that you want, because of the fact that now you know that God is your ultimate. God wants you to seek His kingdom above all else, and after that all other things shall be added unto you. You understand? So once you have come to see God as the chief of your life, the ultimate source, or provider, that is when you'll be able to see that yes, truly, everything that I desired I got. Okay. So some women still have some eggs, okay, even though they are approaching their 40s or whatever. So but not every woman's body is the same. Some women have now grown to maturity by that time, and so that is now when they can choose a suitable partner for themselves. Some women can now cater to their family and their husbands appropriately. Okay, so maybe in their 20s they were focusing on their career, but now they are willing to build a relationship or a marriage as well. So you can look at that as well, why some people enter relationships late. So remember that as an adult, you are responsible for all the decisions that you are making, okay, and you are the one who's going to deal with it. So make sure that whatever decision that you are making it for your own happiness and your own benefit. Your mom and dad, anyone can put pressure on you because you are growing older, but don't rush into a relationship with just anyone because of the pressure. The pressure may come, but after the pressure, there's the marriage. After the marriage ceremony, that is when you are actually inside the marriage. And what happens after that? Are you happy? Because even if you're not happy, they will say you've already entered. You understand? You can't come out. There are some families that once you've married, you're supposed to, if the person is even killing you, you have to stay there. Because in their family they don't divorce, so you have to endure whatever your husband does to you. Oh my God, just avoid even making a bad choice in the first place. You get it? That would just save you from a lot of stress. Okay, so just take your time, choose wisely, and allow God to lead you, in picking, because as a woman you're the one picking the leader for you and your household. So make sure that the choice you're making, even the family you are entering, make sure that the choice you're making, the family you are entering, your husband is able to detach sensibly, from his extended family. And ultimately his desire is your happiness. Your desire also is your husband's happiness. So just make sure that you are in the right relationship, so that you don't have to be dealing with the back and forth situation. Okay, thank you, and I love you guys.